Hello and welcome back to Legends of Ellaria Beta with me, Barden. So on version 0.5.49.01, there's been an update to the game. Let me quickly run down through some of the major changes. So the heading on this one is 100 plus improvements, and there's the dev roadmap there as well. So if you go onto Steam, you can read all about that. Okay, so let me see. Okay, the guys say we're excited to announce a new closed beta version containing more than 100 fixes and improvements. These improvements are based on your bug reports, feedback, and long-planned improvements, along with a new sound system, improved combat AI, and visual corrections. That's a lot of good stuff there. Okay, also we would like to share with you Legend of Ellaria roadmap, which is linked there. So if you go on, as I said, if you go onto the Steam community, you'll be able to see that, which details our time schedule on important features such as world domination, multiplayer, necromancer, and more. The order and date of these features may change, and we'll update this list as we develop these features. Okay, now onto the beta itself, the new version. So combat improvements, NPCs use tactics depending on the training, including flanking and changing weapons to match yours. That could be cool. NPCs are less likely to shoot an ally while aiming at an enemy, which again is decent. Improved NPCs animation. Hopefully we get to see that today. Citizens react to you when you attack them in casual. I don't know why you'd be attacking your own citizens, but hey, it's a video game. People are dicks. Getting killed dispels all shields and summoned creatures. Reduce mana from ×10 per spirit to ×5. And reduced all spells by half, so that mana potions and apparel will be more effective. So basically, your mana pool is smaller, but you can cast as many spells with it. But because of that, then mana potions will restore a greater percentage of your mana pool than it did before, and apparel will boost it by a greater percentage than it did before. Then they said they added a rage skill mechanic. That would be cool to check out at some point. Sound improvement, created a new sound system for ambient sound and effects. Added multiple indoor and outdoor ambient and immersive sounds. Improved the footstep sounds. Remixed sound volumes and added smoother transitions. Rebalanced NPCs, greetings, shouts and taunts, depending on the environment and number of NPCs. That should be nice to see, to hear, should I say. Then other improvements, fix multiple sound issue, fix rain and other sounds by ignoring the sound volume, fix multiple issues with stairs, collisions, empty areas and glitches in all city indoors, fix door, wall and item misplacement in buildings and indoors, fix citizens standing inside the barrel of the tavern. We noticed that one a lot. Holding the plus button on the character menu increases the attribute or proficiency over time. Oh, that's cool, because that was something I was talking about as well. There was no way to quickly increase something, so that's nice. FPS, RTS switch is smoother and simpler. Fixed sound disappearing when fighting a large army. We noticed that before. When getting hit while aiming with the bow, the arrow would stay loaded. Okay, that's a nice one to fix as well. Character shield and summon creature disappear after dying. Fix multiple sound issues. Fix multiple combat sound issues. Okay, there's a lot here. There's a big long list, so if you had particular issues you were dealing with, you can maybe go onto the Steam community and see if your one is in there. But overall, it's a pretty decent update, and we're gonna get some play done. So let's pop back in here, and first thing I'm gonna do is go to here and go to my character. Okay, so character hasn't been reset, which is interesting. Normally, well, it depends really. It depends on whether the update warrants it or not, but a lot of the time your character gets reset. So where the one didn't, so we still have to increase our Rift Mage up to level 85. So I think once we hit level 12, I think we'll have enough to actually do that, and then start mucking about with the personal force fields. But let's have a wander around. So we got some rain here. So you can hear the new rain sounds. Actually, it sounds pretty decent. I'd say I love being inside on a rainy, really rainy, thundery day. It's one of my kind of little pleasures in life to be able to just sit inside and just listen to the rain come down. And I actually like thunderstorms as well, so I don't mind hearing like the thunder go off or anything like that. Let's sell some of this stuff. Nope, what to do? I think I accidentally equipped it rather than selling it, so let's sell that. And then these sell too. Oh, hopefully at some stage we'll be able to sell multiple things at the same time as well. So it'd be nice to be like, you know yourself, you probably played enough games to know that in a lot of games you'd have like, these are the things I want to sell, put them all over here, boom, boom, boom. Then for the whole transaction, you click accept, and then you buy and sell stuff at the same time, and it just saves a bit of time for you. Any, like, you know, in terms of from the developer's point of view or side, in terms of helping out the player, anytime you can reduce the number of clicks is always good. Now, we don't really want to buy any of that stuff. I think we have enough in terms of... Oh, she sat down really weird there. Is she sitting on something? She's not. She's supposed to be sitting on her little stool there. I think that's probably why it looked a bit weird. But hopefully that's one of the fixes coming in the future, and that people actually sit on the things that they're supposed to sit on, not kind of beside them. She's doing the same thing, no? So her chair is there, and she's kind of sitting in midair. So hopefully that gets fixed. Anyway, we have enough of that. Let's get some action for you. So we wanted Redhide, okay? That's active. Let's track it. Now, I could go and recruit a big army, which I'm thinking maybe of doing. Yeah, let's actually do that. Ooh. Okay, game lagged a little bit there. Let's go recruit ourselves an army though. I'm liking the lighting must have changed for the buildings as well, because I think they used to be yellowy, the windows and stuff, didn't they? I'm liking it so far, the way things have changed. And even in here, things have changed as well. Yeah, look at this. I definitely don't remember there being any lights on this at night time. Certainly not in the configuration they are right now. Let's go in here. Let's recruit ourselves a nice little army. And then Redhide is, if you don't know where it is, you go towards the Goblin Village, and just before you get to the Goblin Village, you turn left, and you kind of skirt around the mountains, and then he's in a little cave there. Not sure why he's not inside the Goblin Village. That, you know, it feels like he's the ruler of. Let's see. I have orders for our army. Okay, I'd like to recruit some soldiers. Okay, let's get some soldiers. We go for 5. So this is another thing that could be, you know, save people clicks. So it'd be nice to have a thing where when you're recruiting, it's similar to, say, what I was talking about with the... Similar to the way with the selling and buying stuff. If you're able to just go, okay, soldiers, I want 10 of them, I want so many, like, so instead of it being like this, have like a little menu, and maybe has soldiers, militia, and archers, and then if in the future there's other people you can get. and you just go, okay, I want this many of them, this many of them, and then it only goes up to the maximum either you're allowed to recruit because of the size of your settlement, or because of the amount of gold that you have. And that way I wouldn't have to go through doing this way. So we're gonna get some archers. So like I could have, if this is all just on one menu the way I was describing, or some kind of similar way to that, you know, I'm not tied to a particular way of doing anything like that, but if it was just made simpler, you know, it really would save a lot of time. So we're at the end of the amount of soldiers that we can recruit, and probably the same with archers. Yeah. So that's enough for us for now then, or it's as many as we're going to get. So he looks like he's wearing a false spirit, doesn't he? Okay, that's all for now. Thanks, buddy. Right, so we're going to go out, going to exit. So what I want to do is try and get as many of them into the cave that we're going to be fighting in, rather than, because I've feeling a lot of them are going to go and they're going to go and follow, or like go after the goblins that are around that area. Okay, so I definitely want to run before they all load in, because otherwise I'm going to get stuck. Okay. And you can see now, still the lag with large army is a big problem. Like, I'm getting stuck in the wall now. Yeah, it really ditches your frame rate, even from, you know, not a great frame rate to begin with, but really does. Now, something I want to see as well though before we go, I'm going to see this new transition. So let's just hit T and transition and see what it is. Ah, interesting. So you don't get that pull out effect. It just kind of goes black for a second and then you're into, okay. I thought the other one was cool, but I guess this one is more efficient. And you know, it's the kind of thing that for me I like the aesthetic side of those kind of things in games. So the way they were doing it for me was really cool. But I can see where someone who is like an efficient or efficiency driven type player would want to cut out that lost time, you know, when it does that pull out. So I see why it's been done. It's just not something that personally that, you know, I prefer the old one. But again, I know that I'm maybe in a very small minority there, and I don't mind that. Like, you know, games can't be tailored specifically to one person, you know. You just have to, you know, sometimes with a game, like, you might like, you know, 80% of it, and then you kind of, the other 20% isn't, you know, a huge burden on you. So why not just keep going? Ouch! Wow, those guys are amazingly accurate all of a sudden. Let's put these down here. That's crazy. So obviously the AI is adjusting. Yeah, the AI is adjusting for my movement. Oh wow. I'm not even sure if I'm going to make it to the cave now. Oh, I don't think I will. Just going to run and dodge a bit. So where is the cave? It should be right around here. It should be right, yeah, here it is here. After me telling people where it was at the start. And then forgetting exactly where it was. I think those guys shooting at me kind of threw me off a little because every time getting shot I was getting bumped. Now let's see if anyone actually entered the cave with me. Are they just gonna... Okay, so there's at least one person here with me. Oh, okay, let's rephrase that. There is one person here with me, not at least one person. So what happened to all the other guys? Well, one of them just died. Oh no, he didn't. He sounded like he died, didn't he? Okay, you're definitely dead. And you're dead. Okay. Let's take that. Wow. Where are you going? He's gonna be my sniffer dog. I think, sniffing out all the enemies. Okay, so there's obviously enemies on... Oh, can I actually hear it? That sounds like that crazy thing that we run into with the glowy eyes. Let's move up here and open this. Okay, we'll take the cash. Don't really need any of the rest of it, so we'll leave the rest and we'll just continue. Yeah. Continue on. Which way? Oh, that's a dead end. Okay. I thought it was one of those switchbacks. And then, okay, let's go here. Yeah, so he's trying to fight whatever's in this room, I think. Normally there are a few goblins in here. Well, it sounded like... It didn't sound like a goblin that was on the other side of the wall. Now, it used to be that he would teleport to me if we got too far ahead. Let's see if that's still true. I don't really want to be... Yeah. I was going to say, I don't really want to be in this corridor when they start shooting. Oh, they are hitting each other. Oh, that one hit me though. Can't quite reach you. Wow. Oh, there's the guy that we're supposed to kill. Okay. Yeah, that's why I brought a big army. Because I need there to be a lot of them. Okay, well, let's bring some of them back around. Ow. Oh look, they're shooting through the terrain. Yeah, this bit here isn't considered actually blocking, which is going to be a problem. Okay, let's kill one of these. Run. Bring them back through here. I want to kill that guy if I can. That's one dead. Yeah. Okay, we level up. Cool. Let's go here for a sec. Go to a character. Okay, so that's up there, and then we'll do our spirit. Oh, sorry, rift. Right, so let's unlock that, and then we can go to our inventory. So where's personal force field? Maybe on this one. There we go, personal force field. Okay, let's put you there. Let's put 7 here. Okay, cool. Now let's see how it does against this guy. Interesting. I don't know whether it was just I got lucky, but he didn't seem to evade as much when I had the force field up. But that's going to be hard to test scientifically right now, especially with all my running away. Okay, and this first level one, obviously, against such a barrage, doesn't hold up that long. Let's try and get it back up though. There we go. Okay, so it's up. Okay, so second guy, he seemed to be more stood in front of me than normal, like the other guy as well. Okay, so just where are they? Ah, there they are. Okay. See that? Yeah, they're detecting me. They're actually shooting me through the wall, are they? I think so, yeah. Yeah, look, you can see that they're coming through the wall there, look. Okay, so that needs to be fixed. They definitely, like, targeting through the wall has been there for a while, but shooting me through the wall? That's really, really bad. Okay, let's get in and kill one if we can. So you... Yeah, he is evading. And now he's stuck in the wall anyway. Now where's that? Okay, so is it just you now? Oh, there's somebody else behind me. Oh wow, your movement is really reduced. Okay. Oh, we gain constitution from doing that as well. That's interesting. Yeah. There is someone, yeah, here he is. Okay, so we've done what we needed to do coming here. I'm gonna finish off things. Now, can we interact? I think we've already taken this up anyway. Yeah, we have. But can we interact while we're in this? Yes, we can. Okay. We're not going to because we don't need to steal all our apples. Oh, someone... Where is he? Oh, there you are. I like how the force field has, even at this level, like has a pretty long lifespan. Oh, you're stuck behind there. And then here's our rewards. Okay, so, well, I'm gonna say obviously, but hopefully in the future, like these kind of rewards will be better than what we're getting. You really need to incentivize doing missions beyond just doing them because they're advancing the story or they are, let's take that, or they are just providing XP. But there should be a reward for taking the risk basically of coming in here. And it certainly is riskier now that they've improved the enemy AI, which is good. Okay. I feel like the game is forcing me to become a better player. I'm still not a great player at this game, but I feel like because as the enemies are getting more difficult, my skill level is improving, having to deal with them in such a way that compared to if I was to deal with the enemy AI the way it used to be, then it would be a lot easier for me. Still got a long way to go though to get really good at the game. Okay, there you are. Oh, two of you. Okay. I'll press you, and then we'll finish you. Oh, it was him. Okay. Oh, hi there. So they do make that. This is something I want to. Okay. Now I know. I was just testing to see could I actually put my force wheel up while they're there, and it's very hard because they stagger you too quickly. Oh, maybe I unequipped it. Let's try now. There we go. Ah, okay. So maybe I unequipped it. Yeah, the force wheel definitely makes this stuff a lot easier. You don't have to keep backing off. Right, so we'll take that gold. That'll pay for the funerals of all the soldiers who didn't make it inside, and the guy who got lost at the very start. One thing about this though is that at least in third person view, like over the shoulder view, the force wheel does really make it difficult to see. Let's try, well, let me think if I can remember what. Okay, so let's see, first person view, walk, run, sprint, zoom, zoom out, jump, shoot, melee, block, holster, quick use, inventory, quests, stamina. T for toggle. Okay, where's toggle first? Am I just missing? Place towards using and zoom out, jump. I'm not seeing it. Maybe I'm just blind and I'm not seeing it. Quiz, quick use, holster, draw, stamina. But yeah, I'm definitely not. That should definitely be on the thing. What was first person view again? That's the problem. F4, F5. Oh, F8 is the bug one. Okay, well, maybe at some point, maybe for next time, I'll remember what the first person view was, and then we can see what it does in first person view in terms of disrupting your field of view. Let's come down on top of this guy. Okay, so get ourselves out of there. Okay, and then continue on. Oh, this is our dude here. Who's, I guess we looped around back to the start. Okay, well, we'll tell your folks you died bravely. Did we actually loop back to the start, though? Oh, we did, yeah. So the exit is here, yeah? Yeah. Okay, so we got to run the gauntlet to get back, or we could just teleport back. Which, being the Rift Mage, would make the most sense, wouldn't it? So if we're not getting shot as soon as we emerge, that's what we'll do. Hi there, guys. Okay, so not everyone died. That's good to know. Well, now. Oh god. It's like being crowded by zombies. Oh, look what they're doing as well. They're actually buffering me. Or, yeah. Like they're buffering me around. I don't like that. Right, let's see. 3. I think it might be... Is it 3? Is it 3 or 7? Let's try. Okay, we'll teleport somewhere. So either we're going to be standing back in town, or we're going to be at the entrance to the mission we did a while ago. What? Where? What? Where are we? I think we're... No, I don't actually know where we are. Okay, so... Let's check here. Because that's not somewhere I set. Okay. Teleport to town. So let's put you... Ah, you're already there on 8. Okay. Excuse me. And let's drag another set of those in there. Still would love that it would just pull all of those into that kind of almost like not an unending stack, but a stack that would exhaust everyone that's in your inventory. Okay, so let's do 8 then. Oh, of course I have to do that. There we go. Back to town. Redhide is done. Yeah, look, all the guys are back. Hey guys, please let me move. Of course you won't. We might just about squeeze by. There we go. Right, run away from all those nice people who are trying to protect you, but are just actually getting in your way. So what's the town looking like at dawn? Yeah, not bad. I'm going to tell this guy to dismiss the army as well, because otherwise we're just going to keep getting lag. I wonder if these... I guess the lights will turn off during the day. Although for this time period, that probably wouldn't have happened because there wouldn't have been enough natural light getting into places for that to happen. But probably the effect of light coming out of the window at least could be turned off during the day. Okay, I've ordered for army. Send a garrison to rest because they're lagging the hell out of it. Okay, all of them, or everyone who's alive. Okay, that's it for now. And we'll chat with you again. Okay, about our security. Better security, yes. I took care of Redhide. That's good news, madam. Here's the reward. Our miners shall be safer from now on. Any security issues? I think it's time to show those goblins who's in charge. It's time to attack their main base. Where would we attack them? They are attacking our patrols and our miners. They even attempted raiding Greenside, although with no success. Did you send anyone to talk to them? Talk, sir? Or ma'am? They attack any human, bandit or creature that goes near them. That's not a problem on its own, but they seem to have their minds set on launching an attack on Greenside. How do we attack them? Here's the problem. The goblins have a village around the portal. If we capture the village, they'll send more troops through the portal. Any suggestions? We should raid the village. This is an excellent idea. The goblins are violent, but not stupid. If we raid their village, that will send them a message. Okay, so I guess next time those guys that we just dismissed will be back again. We should attack the center of their village. We need a small army for that. The goblins are not as strong as our soldiers, but they move in packs, and their spears are deadly. Yeah, it's the throwing thing that's gonna wipe out our guys, I think, because they've gotten much more accurate than they used to be. Okay, but that's gonna do it for today. As always, the game is moving in a really good direction, and it's great to see. The guys are doing a fantastic job, and I recommend if you're into this kind of game, go check it out on Steam. If it looks like something that you want to try out, then again I recommend you do so. If you're a bit kind of on the fence, hemming on, then wait to see what comes down the line in the future. But definitely keep your eye on this game because the guys are doing great things with it. But for me, that's it for now, and I hope to see all of you next time. Goodbye. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, maybe you'll hit the subscribe button there on the right and check out some other videos here on the